Hi everyone, hope you are doing good. Today in this lesson we are going to deal with the apparent weight of a person in an elevator or a lift. Okay, we are going to find what apparent weight. So for that you just consider an elevator, okay, a lift or an elevator. Imagine a person is standing in the lift and you just imagine the person is standing on a weighing machine. Okay, so this is a person, okay, a person is now standing on the lift on an weighing machine. So which all forces will be acting? So if you draw the vector diagram, we can draw which are the forces acting. This is the point, say it as center of gravity of that person. What is that? Center of gravity of that person. So the one force which acting vertically downward, okay, vertically downward direction, that is equal to mg, the weight of the person. That mg will be acting on the floor of the lift. But here we discuss about what he is standing on a weighing machine. So we can say that on the weighing machine mg will be acting. So what will happen according to Newton's third law? There will be a reaction force also will be acting upward direction, right? So there we can say it as what? A normal reaction force is acting on him, and that is upward direction, that is marked as what? R. R means what? Normal reaction force. So in this case, R is the normal reaction force, or we can say that that is the reading in the weighing machine. Or we can also say that this R represents what? The weight the person feels, or the weight experienced by the person. So in this case, I have told you here the lift is stationary, that means it is not motion. So we can say here the acceleration acting on the body is equal to 0. The acceleration acting on the person is also equal to what? 0. That means we can say here there is no resultant force is acting. So here the net force acting on the body or the person is equal to 0. So in this case what we can prove here, that is R is equal to mg. R is equal to mg. Here what is R? R is a normal reaction force, right? And R is also what? In this example, that is the weight shown by the weighing machine, right? So in this case R is also called what? Apparent weight. We are considering the R here what? Apparent weight, and that is the weight experienced by the person. Clear? So if you are considering the apparent weight R is equal to mg dash, so we can write here what? Mg dash is equal to mg, or we can write here g dash is equal to g. So the effective value of acceleration due to gravity is same as what? The earth gravity itself. Clear? So g dash is equal to g. Now let's discuss some other case regarding the apparent weight. Just imagine you are now in a lift, okay, and you are going upward. Okay, this is the case. So this is the lift, okay. Now you are now standing. So I am not drawing the person's image. Just imagine this is the person's center of gravity G. So what is the next case is that the lift is accelerating upward. The lift is accelerating upward. So as usual we know the mg will be acting vertically downward. Mg will be acting vertically downward. Now when the lift is moving, or when the lift is accelerating upward, what we may feel while we are standing in the lift? We may feel that our weight is more. Or another example, if you are standing on the weighing machine will give more value than when the lift was stationary. So I can draw here the R value. Here R value will be greater. So in magnitude wise you can see here R value is greater than mg. So this is the next case we are discussing here about when the lift is accelerating upward. So in this case we can say that there is a resultant force is acting, and the resultant force is acting F is equal to what? Ma, according to Newton's second law. Therefore, what is the resultant force is equal to? Resultant force acting on the man is equal to, now which one is greater, R or mg? R is greater than mg when the lift is accelerating upward. So we can write here R minus mg. correct? Now what is R here? Apparent weight, right? So we can write here R is equal to mg plus F, where what is F? The resultant force, which is equal to ma. So we can write here R is equal to mg plus ma, or R is equal to m into g plus a, m into g plus a. So here what we are proving here, that the apparent weight, or the person feel more weight comparatively when the lift was stationary. So we can write here R is the apparent weight, right? So we can write here mg dash is equal to m into g plus a. So what is a g dash here? M cancel. So we can write here g dash is equal to g plus a. Now you just consider other case. That is, the lift is coming now downward. Lift is coming now downward, but it is accelerating. So let me draw the diagram here. So once again, this is the lift. Okay. And this is the center of gravity of the person. Okay. Center of gravity of the person. Now the lift is accelerating downward. So acceleration is downward here, right? So what is the resultant force? Is there any chance for resultant force? Definitely it will be there. As usual, mg will be acting vertically downward, correct? The next one, normal reaction force also will be acting, that is upward direction. But here the body is accelerating downward. So we can say here the R value, the person now feel the weight will be less than his actual weight. So we can write here this is the normal reaction force, as same as what? Apparent weight. So in this case you can see when the lift is accelerating downward, the mg is greater than normal reaction force, correct? So we can write here the resultant force F is equal to, which one is greater, mg or R? Mg is greater, right? So we can write here mg minus R, mg minus R. Now we can write this equation F is equal to ma, that is body is accelerating, is equal to mg minus R. So what is R here? If you take the R to the left hand side, you can see here mg minus ma. That is R is equal to m into g minus a. Okay. So here what happened here? The person now feel less weight comparatively when the lift was stationary, correct? Because the lift is now accelerating downward. If R is equal to mg dash, we can write here m into g minus a. Now m cancel. Now what is the acceleration he feels now? That is g dash is equal to g minus a. G dash is equal to g minus a. So the effective value of acceleration due to gravity will be less than the actual acceleration due to gravity. So the three cases we have discussed here now. When the elevator or the lift was stationary, R is equal to mg. That means g dash is equal to g. Effective value of acceleration due to gravity will be same as the actual acceleration due to gravity. In the second case, acceleration was upward. In that case, g dash is equal to g plus a. That means the effective value of acceleration due to gravity will be greater than the actual value of acceleration due to gravity. When the lift is coming downward or accelerating downward, the effective value of acceleration due to gravity will be less than the actual acceleration due to gravity. Now you just imagine, okay? Now you just imagine once again the person is now in the elevator. So this is the point we are considering it as the center of gravity. Now just imagine the cable which is supporting the lift or the elevator is break. What will happen in this case? The lift will now coming downward with an acceleration due to gravity. What is acceleration will be the acceleration due to gravity. So in this case, what is the apparent weight? What is the apparent weight? So in this case, the body is coming downward with an acceleration due to gravity. You see this one, acceleration due to gravity. And of course, there is a force is acting that is equal to mg. So when the lift is vertically coming downward, what is the formula we have discussed just now? That is R is equal to mg minus ma, or r is equal to m into g minus a. So in this case, with what acceleration the lift is coming here? That is equal to g. So here acceleration is same as equal to what? Acceleration due to gravity. So we can write here the apparent weight r is equal to m into g minus g, that is r is equal to 0. That means the apparent weight of the person is equal to 0. That means the person now feel weightlessness. Now he feel what? Weightlessness. So these are the different cases we have discussed in order to calculate what? The apparent weight of a person. The apparent weight of a person. I hope you understood this topic. Thank you all of you.